Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Impact7 and today I'm going to play an F1 2018 right in the Monaco Grand Prix. This is my career with Mercedes. This is season 3, round number 6. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now, really do appreciate it. Please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Really appreciate my road to 500 subscribers. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links all as usual are in the description box down below. As you can see on screen right now, it's the driver standings. Charles Leclerc is in the lead with 100 points. Then 39 points behind him is me in second place. I recently was able to gain second place thanks to my second place finish in the Spanish Grand Prix. Then in third is Sebastian Vettel with 56 points. Then it's Daniel Ricciardo and Esteban Ocon in fourth and fifth respectively, level on points with 51 points. Then it's Valtteri Bottas, my teammate, with 44 points in sixth. Then it's Max Verstappen, Marcus Ericsson, Romain Grosjean and Lance Stroll in 10th. Moving on to the constructors now. Sauber are in the lead, mostly thanks to Charles Leclerc and his pretty good performance so far this season. Then it's Mercedes with 105 points, 24 points behind Sauber. Then it's Red Bull, Force India, Ferrari, Haas, Williams, Renault, who are level on points with Toro Rosso in 8th and 9th respectively. And finally McLaren with 3 points. Then I did talk about Charles Leclerc's good start to the season. We've done 4 races so far. He's won 4 of them. So he's done pretty well so far this season. I've got 2 second place finishes and 1 third place finish. I've been on the podium 3 out of 5 times so far. So it's been okay for me, but I would have liked to be a bit closer to Leclerc than I am right now. Actually, to be honest, I would have liked to have won a race by now. But that's how things go. So, go change my internal combustion engine. Wow, it's 22% already. Okay, so 40%. I'll change that. 42%, 52%. Okay, I'll change that one as well. Gearbox should be fine, which it is. Hold on, which one? Internal combustion engine. What's the? Let's see if I can. Where's the internal combustion engine? Here we go. It's 1,000. Alright, so I'm going to leave that alone for now. Currently, expected qualifying position 6th place, expected race position 5th, team order and first driver. Team goal hard. I'll get 600 resource points if I achieve it. Complete 8 practice programs, and I've completed 12. So I'll be getting that at the end of this race. Now then, rivals. I'm winning my rivalry against my teammate Valtteri Bottas 25-23, and I'm winning my rivalry against Sebastian Vettel 19-10. Okay, message. It's going to be drag conditions in both qualifying and the race. That's all. Let's go to qualifying. The setup that I'll be using for this video will be in the description box down below. If anyone want to use it, feel free.
We're here at the magical Circuit de Monaco for one of the most challenging qualifying sessions on the Formula One calendar. Who can add their name to the illustrious list of Monte Carlo pole sitters here today?
Most likely to be Charles Leclerc, the rate he's going.
You're not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk, and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction, and over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible. As you say, I've been doing this 30
championship
years
leader
now,
there,
and it never gets any easier.
Okay, so we're in the final part of qualifying now. Got to be able to go out twice. Let's get out there, set at that time, see how it goes. Here we go. .52.6 from Ocon, second sector.
Fantastic. That was the fastest lap.
1 minute 8.9. Not bad. Gonna go out again, obviously, but gonna speed things up a bit. Gonna do one more flying lap. Currently on pole position after doing my first flying lap. Let's see how I do with the final lap. No good start. Cut the corner a bit. Very early on the power. If I was going to hit the barrier on the right hand side, avoided it just. I lost the back end. Right when I didn't want to.
Fantastic. You've got pole.
I got pole position. Oh my, I don't believe it. I was able to get pole.
The grid is all set then for the race tomorrow. But before we go, let's quickly remind ourselves of our top three, who are Campbell, Ricciardo, and Charles Leclerc. The grid is set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye.
So the order is, I'm in first place. 1 minute 8.9. Daniel Ricciardo, Charles Leclerc, Valtteri Bottas, Sebastian Vettel, Fernando Alonso, Max Verstappen, Nico Hülkenberg, Esteban Ocon, and Marcus Ericsson. I'd like to thank everyone who's watching right now. We do appreciate it. If you're enjoying the video so far, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment, and subscribe. Really do appreciate my road to 500 subscribers.
Great work out there today. How do you think it went? Great qualifying session. Are you feeling safer ahead of the pack?
Of course, ahead of the pack, you're really going to see what the engine can do. To be honest, I'm disappointed that there will be less people to overtake. There's definitely less to worry about, which keeps the team happy. Let's go with the engine.
It's got to be a relief to qualify that far up the grid.
Oh, absolutely. It's a relief to see It's a relief to see your hard work pay off. Yep. Sportsmanship increased. That's what I need.
Things are really heating up between you and your rival, aren't they?
It's been great. He's really helping me put on a good show. Damn. Sport. Showmanship.
Appreciate your time.
A proper road race, and in the true meaning of the word. That was how Mr. Monaco, the late great Graham Hill, once described this iconic event. The cars we drive have come a long way in the intervening half-century, but still we race on those same public roads beside the Mediterranean Sea. There's no victory more coveted than that of the Monaco Grand Prix. The prestigious Circuit de Monaco then. It's not all that dissimilar today to the layout that made its debut almost a century ago. It's 2 miles and 19 corners through the streets of Monte Carlo, and although the average lap speed of around 93 miles per hour is the lowest of the season, the tiny margins for error make it the natural habitat of the safety car. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. Camber lines up on pole position, with Daniel Ricciardo slotting in alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Bottas, Sebastian Vettel and Alonso, Verstappen, Hülkenberg, Ocon and Marcus Ericsson, Raikkonen, Perez, Romain Grosjean and Stroll, Gasly, Hartley, Kevin Magnussen and Carlos Sainz. Van Dorn and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, it's a short run to Saint-Devote, and you know what Monaco's like, so try to defend this lead.
Okay, this is a 20-lap race. Okay, so we're going to be on the Hypersofts for 5 laps and then the Ultras for 15. Okay. Let's get going.
Okay, our system checks are good. We need to stay in formation and start bringing the car up to temperature.
Here we go. First time I'm starting on pole in the Monaco Grand Prix. 5 laps, we are racing! I got a good getaway. Took my time going through the first corner. Just trying to make sure I don't make any mistakes. Green flag. Must have been contact somewhere.
We're looking good from the start.
Top 3 as they were. Me, Ricciardo and Leclerc. What happened to my ERS? So I had an X there when I had 72 on there. 72%. How does that work? I'll move that down to height. Ran a bit wide there. Getting way too close. Made sure I took the corner properly this time round.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the ultra softs.
Roger that.
Leclerc has set the fastest lap of the race so far.
Okay, Charles Leclerc set the fastest lap of the race. Oh, ran so wide. Okay, so far so good, I'm still in the lead. Seriously just lost the back end there. What is going on? Just simply going around the corners, I'm losing the back end completely.
We pretty much burned off our excess fuel. We'll be back on target soon. Don't wait too long to turn the engine down.
Okay, let's put that down to standard. .6 seconds clear of Ricardo.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can. Gap to teammate behind is 3.2 seconds.
Just put it up to Rich right now, get everything this car's got.
Box this lap, please.
Oh. Hit the barrier there with my left front. Luckily for me, it didn't affect me too much. And I dive into the pits.
Exit now. Some information on Vettel. They seem to have an issue.
Not bad, 2.1 seconds for a pit stop. Gonna move everything down.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
No problem. As you'd expect, to go right back to the back of the field. These tyres feel so nice now. Feels so good to have a fresh set of tyres on. I think there might be damage to Ricardo's car. I'm not too sure. Try to get my first win at the Monaco Grand Prix on F1 2018, and also my first win of the season. Ooh, I hit the inside curb there.
Valtteri is in the pits.
Easily past my teammate. Not trying to get too close to Sorokin here.
Right, the car behind has come in to put on the ultra soft tyre. That's the car behind, now on the ultra softs.
Yep, that's Leclerc.
Our gap behind is 6.5 seconds.
Okay, now the thing about it is, if I stay behind Sorokin, that's going to allow Leclerc to catch me up. So I might have to try and force my way through here. Back end, rode the curb a bit too much there. There's not many places to pass on this track, even with DRS. Yes, Sorokin went into the pits, good.
Let's turn up the ERS deployment and burn some of this energy.
Right, no problem. Put up to high. Oh, back end. Oh, come on. Oh, looks like Ricardo got really unlucky in the pits right now. Because even he's been overtaken by both Leclerc and his teammate. It seems a couple other cars too, including my teammate as well has got ahead of him, I think. Eight laps of 20. So a long way to go. Wanted Leclerc to be as far down the grid as possible. Leclerc goes quickest 1:11.2, almost a second quicker than me. Right now I'm not trying to go too fast, I'm just trying to make sure I don't make any mistakes that cost me the win. Now 3.5 seconds my lead to Leclerc. Oh my days, I thought I was going to hit the right barrier there. The inside barrier. That was so close.
Leclerc behind.
The gap to the car behind is 3.1 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs.
Their tyres are 3 laps old.
The time last lap was a 1:11.5.
I do apologise, I'm not talking as much as I normally do, but I'm really trying to concentrate here. Okay, I'm going to put that up to Rich. That's the best second
The
sector.
gap behind us is 2.6 seconds.
Minute 12.0.
We're leading our teammate by 13.1 seconds.
9 laps left to go. I can hear the clerk. What a place to kickstart your season with a win in Monaco, the most prestigious Grand Prix on the calendar. It isn't over yet. Monaco's never been a track that I go well at. Quite surprised I was even able to get pole, to be honest. 1.5 the second the gap between me and Leclerc. We want to up the ERS to hot lap. And I'm going to put my fuel mix into rich. Close the best second sector time. Minute 11.3. Nice 1.6 between me and Leclerc.
You are in first position, front of the pack. Leclerc is behind you. Okay, the gap behind is 1.5 seconds. They're on fresh ultra softs. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 8 laps to go.
That first turn is really starting to mess me up. Even if I try to lift and coast, whoa. Still keeping Leclerc behind me, just though. Verstappen's pulled away from the rest of the pack and he's just closing in on me and Leclerc. Five laps left to go. And Leclerc's getting ever closer.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
As long as I don't make any mistakes going along the pit straight, I should be fine.
Gap to teammate behind is 15.9 seconds.
I guess that's the key word, should. Leclerc, the Drivers' Championship leader. The Constructors' Championship leader as well. Also in the best car. Oh, back end very slippery going through that chicane. Get a good exit out of this final corner here. Good enough.
We advise moving to mix 2, fuel to mix 2.
It's going for overtake, very ambitious. You got past me. Sorry, Leclerc, but I want that pace back. No allowing you to take my first place, sorry. Three laps left to go. Just gonna take my time through here. Oh, it feels like I've got no grip anymore. What's going on?
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Look at it. Wow. The back end wants to go flying every single time. Honestly, I'm losing less and less confidence in this car. I really am. This is unreal how slow, how twitchy the back end is right now. Look at that. Just have to last 2 more laps. Just 2 more laps. Come on. Chasing things nice and careful here. Oh, back end. I think I'm far enough away.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap of the race. Can I stay ahead of Leclerc here?
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
No problem. I haven't paid attention to anything else in this race apart from making sure I don't do anything stupid. First win at Monaco. Last couple corners. Around the final corner. I come through to win the Monaco Grand Prix. Yes!
Superb driving. That's the race win.
Finally, my first win. Oh, that was tough.
Brilliant stuff from Mercedes today. That's another historic win. And Anthony Davidson, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
And here are our podium drivers today after that excellent race. They've excelled here, as they so often do, and it's a well-deserved victory. Mercedes, then, are on top today. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. Well, the gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race.
Now 32 points.
Championship leader. And now I'd like to ask you,
gap between me and
Anthony
Leclerc.
Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
I'm going for someone who really punched above their weight today, and that's Sergei Sirotkin. He was fantastically
Sergei
quick through the
Sirotkin.
whole Grand Prix.
On to the constructors then. We saw a
From
dip in
20th
form
to
from the
14th.
championship leaders today.
Okay.
Their lead has taken a significant blow. Meanwhile,
Constructors
Ferrari
now
have
23
improved
points
their
between
position.
Mercedes
A
and
strong
Sauber.
weekend from them as they fight their way towards the top.
Ferrari's
Well,
moved
what
up,
a weekend that has been. Please join us
overtaking
next time
Force
for
India
another thrilling
from 5th to
installment
4th.
of this Formula One season.
Only a point separating Ferrari and Force India, so it's all to play for between them.
Amazing performance out there. You must be really happy. How are you feeling after that win?
I'm elated. The team are too. They've put in a lot of work into getting me here. Yep, this one.
You must be thrilled to be up on the podium.
Thrilled, but I was expecting it. No, I believe that would be showmanship. The team put a lot of faith in me. I'm just glad I could live up to it. This one. There we go. Sportsmanship.
Do you think your rival learned from his battle with you?
I think he learned that it's not easy to go up against someone like me. Drivers are constantly learning from each other. We're both better for it. There we go. Sportsmanship again.
Well, looks like your luck has changed. Things went a lot better than last weekend, didn't they?
She's talking as if I had a bad time out last weekend in the last race. I thought I did pretty well. Let's go for reliability.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Okay, that takes care of that. Okay, I won my rivalry against my teammate Valtteri Bottas, and I'm close to winning my rivalry against Sebastian Vettel, 26-13. Should get some extra resource points here, thanks to me completing the team goal. There we go. 1,200. So I've got 2,141 resource points. Gonna be able to get some decent upgrades.
You hit your last team goal. Well done. That should get the team a nice boost to their development, and it won't hurt when it comes to your next contract review either.
That's good. We've got fuel consumption, engine power, rotors. Let's go for engine power. With this, we'll be the fastest car out on track when it comes to top speed, and then we're gonna go for don't have enough for that one. You know, let's do this. Let's get the gearbox one as well. Reduce the wear on the gearbox. Okay. That's going to be the end of this live stream. That's going to be the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. If you want to keep up to date with my latest information, please follow me on Twitter, Facebook and Discord. Links will be as usual are in the description box down below. Aside from that, please don't forget to hit that like button, share, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again in my next video. Laters.